Hey CTK families, I apologize if I get a little emotional here. Last day of school is just a few hours away. I can't believe how fast this year went. It seems just like the other day I was making the first video for this school year with schools about school supplies. This has been a very quick but sometimes very long year, especially personally. Started the school year off right before school started. My grandmother passed away unexpectedly to my family, which was very moving for me, very touching, and very heart-wrenching. Then in the fall, after school started, I got sick and was very sick for a while there. Still don't know what it was or why it happened. God blessings that it's passed away, moved on, and I got better. So started the school year was a little rough personally. Plus I was starting my doctorate classes, so I had all that on top of everything else too. But it wasn't all bad. The fall was still good. Trevor broke his foot, another bad thing, but it was still, as academically with the kids, was great. I love getting to know the new students that we had, getting to know the kindergarten class that came up. Winter came and went. Christmas program is always spectacular. Education fair, always great. And then we come to the end of the year. Graduations, it's a time to reflect back on the school year, time to see how we grow and matured throughout the year. And it's been a good year. With everything that was bad at the beginning of the year with personally in my life, it was a good year. I enjoyed it. These kids are such a great bunch of kids. Every single one of them. Preschool graduation was great. Kindergarten graduation was personal because Aiden was graduating. Pastor Grenz did a great job in his message, and Mrs. Herman, Mrs. Holzer does such a great job with that kindergarten class. And then we got one more graduation left, the 8th grade graduation class. All those girls and only a few boys. Since I got to know these kids for the last 3 years, they've touched my heart in so many ways. I'm going to be kind of sad to see this class leave. They were a great group of leaders. They were a fun class, a smart class. So the 7th graders have big shoes to fill next year. I want to also wish everybody a wonderful summer. I hope everything that you guys have planned for your summers comes true. You relax, you enjoy it. I also want to invite you to any of our worship services at Christ the King. If you don't have a home church, come and say hi, stop by. We have Sunday mornings at 8:30 and 11 o'clock at the Trenton campus, Sunday at 9:45 at the Pennsylvania campus, and then Saturday 5:45 at the Trenton campus. So stop by. We have Bible study and Sunday school between each service or with each service. It's a great time for ourselves to grow in the Word. I know Pastor Terry and Pastor Jay would welcome you with open arms, and so does all the staff and all the families that are members at Christ the King. If you have your own home church, continue to worship there. We really don't care what church you go to, as long as you're going to church, worshiping God, and growing in your own personal faith too. And the last sad thing that I think I want to talk about in this closing video for the school year is the families leaving for either the 8th graders, but more importantly, families that just didn't think Christ the King was a good fit for them, or they're moving and it's just too far away, or there may be a financial burden in their life. It personally not attacking you guys. It personally hurts me, and I'm sad to see any of you guys leave for whatever reason. Your kids, I love each and one of them, and I wish that they would stay in our school, and that we could continue to grow together and improve the child's lives, teachers' lives, and my life. Each student that I have ever come in contact has a place in my heart, and I get emotional when a family decides that it's time to move on to a different school. If that's you have a reason why, please share it with us. We want to know if we're not meeting your needs, if we're if you think we could do something better or differently, let us know. You had a survey that was emailed out a couple days ago. Please fill it out. If you don't want to email it back, that's fine. Print it out, slide it in underneath the door, mail it in without your return address. If you want to put your name on it and you want to talk more about certain things, please do that too. We're here to grow. We're here to improve. We are all sinners. We all make mistakes. None of us are perfect, but we just want to give your children the best education in Christ that we can. And if we can learn from something, then we need to learn from it, and we need to move forward and move up, and prepare your child better academically or spiritually. I've been to a few different schools in my career, and it's always tough to see students leave for one reason or another. It really does. I love hearing all about students that have prospered to become great things. And it's funny to see my former classes, students who are now graduating 8th grade, high school, college, getting married, having kids. I have a few students that had just had babies recently, and it's wonderful to see how their lives have turned out and how God has touched them and has moved them and how they've grown to be wonderful adults. So, in closing, because I don't want to ramble on too much, thank you, parents, for everything this year. You guys are the glue that holds Christ the King together. You are why I get up in the morning. These students are why I keep coming back, why I will stay up late at night, thinking of how can we improve for you. And God be with you guys this summer and everything that you do. I hope to see you guys throughout the summer. Stop by to say hi, but I also hope to see you guys in the fall. Take care. God bless.